Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first episode. Well, first official episode of Breakout Roles. Our
Yeah.
first pilot episode was Purplest Prose, which Greg also joined us for. But today we are not going to be erotic fiction writers. We are going to be space people.
Second on my list of preferred jobs.
This is going to be a long night in the Mech Bay, a tabletop RPG about repairing mechs and relationships. Greg and I are playing a mechanic and a pilot in some future space sci-fi scenario in which I pilot a mech and he has to fix it, and we only got one night before the fight continues tomorrow morning.
In the ever-shifting war that has spread to the entire Mercius system. That's where we are. It's basically it. There's a mech war and we're in space, and Michelle broke the mech.
I have a story that says that I am exonerated from that.
We'll get into that.
Also joining us is the voice of the mech itself.
Hello.
There he is. So typically, the A Long Night in the Mech Bay is a 2-player RPG, but because we're doing this live, and I feel like it's more immersive if we aren't also the ones directing everything, we're going to have Austin as the voice of the mech / soft GM to help guide us through some of the prompts and stuff, because this is primarily a conversational RPG more than it is a game objective dice rolling sort of strategy RPG.
You only need 1d4.
I don't even have that.
I do.
You'll have to roll for me.
It literally says optional, so we don't even really need it.
Well, we're choosing our own choices for characters and stuff, so we're not going to randomize it. If you're interested in this game, you can find it on itch.io. It was part of the Racial Justice Bundle last year, if you picked that up. So if you have that, then you already have this game, but I think it's $5 on itch.io if you're interested in picking it up after we play it. And also, I hope you love our lovely mech bay. We were put in the same location through
Non-copyright infringing mech bay.
through magic. I was lucky enough to get the Dino mech behind me.
I got the sweet Gundam though.
You got
like
the
one that
Gundam.
looks like a Gundam.
All right, so yeah, I think we're going to begin. Mech, do you have the PDF open? Do you have our instructions open?
Affirmative.
All right, well, I'm going to let you read the introduction to set up the world that we are in.
Introduction. In this ever-shifting war that has spread to the entire Mercia system, the Roran Federation has formed to combat the tyrannical Iridian Empire. One of you is the Roran Federation's ace pilot, who barely escaped with their life in a recent incident. The other is the Federation's best mechanic, who's seen more than their fair share of action. Sadly, there is no time to rest. This mech needs to get ready to fight tomorrow. And no one else is available to help. It's going to be a long night.
Supposedly.
I'm broken.
Oh,
Somehow the
Fix
voice
me.
survived.
Fix me.
all right. So, just housekeeping things, I suppose. This is the part where we pick our nickname and call sign, and the mechanic and pilot's relationship. What I just barely survived, and
Materials. 2 humans.
So mechanic, what is your nickname?
I don't know. All of the
Mechanic
nicknames on the,
insert nickname.
yeah, all of the nicknames on the sheet suck. So I don't know. I like Chief though. We'll go Chief because I'm the chief mechanic, assistant to the ace pilot.
All right, mechanic is chief.
All of my nicknames that I've actually got from working with mechanics cannot be repeated.
All right, and then I pick my call sign.
Pilot call sign.
Thank you.
Thank you, God.
I also hate all of the provided ones. I'm gonna go with Viking. My call sign's Viking.
Unrecognized call sign.
That was almost going to be my nickname.
Really?
One of my friends' girlfriends told me I look like a baby Viking, and I was like, that's the first nice nickname I've ever gotten.
Baby Viking.
No, that's not.
Side note, what is the Mechs name?
Mech, tell us your designation.
I'm broken.
So I guess that's something we're going to have to find out through fixing it.
I've got a designation for it.
All right. We have to describe our relationship.
So do we want to roll for this?
Mechanic and pilot. What are your relationship?
There are 4 options. Let's roll for this one. I don't know what to pick, so let's roll.
Big money, no whammy. Number 4.
Randomized relationship. Previous partners.
Previously partners.
And I want to say that's wait. Ooh. I don't partners in what sense?
I was thinking it was like a wingman.
Yeah.
You know, like pilot wingman, and then I got shut down because my character in my brain has a robotic arm and has been delegated.
Took an arrow to the knee.
Or to the knee, yeah.
All right. So, former partners. So, I guess we're drift compatible.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, on to C, I suppose.
The pilot and mech barely survived a...
Let's roll for this too.
Big money. Shit. 3.
A cruel betrayal.
Oh. A cruel betrayal.
So that's what fucked up the mech. A cruel betrayal. Interesting. And what's next, mech?
Soon, the pilot must face an Iridian Empire in
Roll.
Shit. 3 again.
Hopeless last stand.
Rip.
This is all you. We could re-roll that one if you want to.
This is going to be a very nihilist.
This is going to be emotional. This is very much like Mass Effect right before suicide mission moment.
Yes. Oh, wow. I just faced a cruel betrayal, and I'm about to go into a hopeless last stand. Woo! Okay. All right. So, introduce yourself to the other person, describe your look, and say what you most desire. All right. You seem to have character design more so than I do right now, so I'm going to let you start with that.
I do have, yeah. So, the overall aesthetic. You know how there's in war, there's always the grizzled old detective that's just sort of, he's seen too much, drowning his sorrows at a bar. I am pure grizzle. That is, just grizzle, all of it. 100% grizzle.
So humorless, completely, like, just weathered and worn.
Very weathered, you know, my arm being taken. I stayed in it because I was partnered with you, but them taking my arm, I want to be with my machines. I'm tired of the war and the toll it takes.
All right. So I am quite a bit younger, and going off to war in a hopeless fight, and using humor to cope with existential dread.
Too close to home.
So I would say former companions, former partners in our work life. But I would say if you're old and grizzled, I'm a bit younger. I'm probably maybe 10 to 15 years younger.
Yeah.
But also very very shattered by the idea of dying young and using a lot of foolhardiness and maybe recklessness to cope with that fact.
Because you are the best pilot.
I am the best.
Question: are you aware that you are the best, or are you just get the job done? Don't think about your combat prowess.
I mean, I definitely statistically am aware, but I think that it's ultimately futile because it's like, well, there's some things you can't it doesn't matter if you're the best, you're still fucked.
One best pilot in a losing war.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't do
yeah,
much.
yeah. It's like what being the being the best pilot in a losing war isn't necessarily a great place to be.
Fair.
All right. So that is who we are. I am Viking. You are Chief. Former work partners. Half of us grizzled. Half of us full of reckless existential dread. I just survived a cruel betrayal, and I'm about to go into a hopeless last stand.
It was we survived a crew betrayal.
Really? Pilot?
Yeah, it said pilot and mech survived
Well,
a
you're
crew
not the
betrayal.
mech, you're the mechanic.
Oh, pilot and mech.
Yeah.
When it says mech, I think mechanic.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Don't.
Okay. Well, that.
And through
right.
this, we are going to be repairing the mech as well as repairing our souls. So, part 1 is scars. And so this section for the three of us and for the audience at home, basically what this is we go through this conversation. Whenever when do we get these scar tokens? At any point during the reverie, one person hurts the other in a memorable way. The recipient takes a scar token. After both players agree that the reverie is over, the recipient of the token describes a part of the mech that is broken. So every time we get a scar token, we describe a part of the mech that is broken. And also we can do as many scars as we want until this whole section is over. We're out of questions. So yeah. All right. Going into character now.
Deal.
God. Wow. They're really putting a lot of effort into these mech bays now. God. What does this place look like?
Goddamn dino mech over in the corner. The mech bay is... It's not as large as you think it would need to be. It's a one pilot, one mech. One pilot, one mech, one mechanic, one mech.
Just the two of us then.
Just the two of us. And my workspace, it's about the only thing I'm truly proud of anymore. It's definitely, you can tell that care has taken in the layout. It might not make sense to you, but there's a definite pattern. But you can also, recent pace of conflict, the place has a disheveled look to it somewhat. It's not quite as shiny, not quite as gleamy. There might be one or two drawers not fully open. It's worn down. It hasn't been fun. And, me with my arm and you roll this fucking broken mech back after one of your whatever the hell you did last time. So now I ask you, what the fuck happened? Why did you break my mech?
Your mech? Oh, really? Do you even know the mech's designation that I assigned it? Because
I know its true name. I don't know its stupid name you fly people give it.
Oh, great. Yeah, a bunch of letters and numbers. That's really what the mech wants to be called.
TM4269, ma'am. That's the barcode.
Mech, tell them your call sign.
NOICE.
See?
She didn't break its voice. How great.
Well, that's negotiable. Look, okay? It wasn't my fault. Okay?
Mark that on my bingo sheet.
Oh, really? Really? Oh, yeah. Well, this time it really wasn't. All right? I was stabbed in the back, literally, and, it doesn't matter. Because all we have to worry about is tomorrow, where we're going into battle one final fucking time for this endless war that doesn't matter. So, just fix my goddamn mech and send me on my way.
Fix my mech. Chief. This is where you say chief, please. And as usual, I'm the last one to know that we're doing this stupid-ass mission. This final assault.
I refuse to call you Chief after 10 years of sharing that cockpit with you, Roger.
Oh, I didn't know anybody knew that name anymore.
Yeah, well, I have...
the records were gone.
I have the best memory ever.
Oh. Didn't have good enough memory to duck, though, did you?
You don't know what it's like to be out there right now. Okay.
No.
Especially not when you have the Grimstar system deciding to throw all this money at usurpers. But
I
that's
hate
none
money.
of your business.
Nope.
So,
It's outside of my mech bay. It's outside of this room. Doesn't matter.
I don't matter when I leave?
Noise, you matter fine.
I shouldn't have put that voice modulator in there.
You remember how we first met? Why we didn't get along? Because I'm really starting to remember.
I remember. Same reason we don't get along now. You walked up, cocky, best marks, best mech out of the gate. I was to be your wingman, your chauffeur. Watch the rookie. Make sure they don't get hurt. We need them. So, and because of that, you remember when Brian died?
Yeah, I
I was off
remember.
watching you.
I remember. you know, you know why we really didn't get along? It's because you could not accept that some of us are just built different. Some of us just have a natural talent to be able to do this right
Built
out the
different
gate.
to the man with the metal arm. Low blow.
You and that damn metal arm.
It's my metal arm. Can't see it right now, but it's metal. It's there.
Yeah, well, maybe if you actually ducked.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll take that one.
Do you want a scar token for that?
I will. I was too slow with that one.
But yeah, I remember why I didn't get along. Because you thought you were too good to train the rookie. Do you know how hard it is when you're just getting started out and nobody fucking believes in you? Do you know how hard it is to be a woman who is the best at the job? And yet you get this grizzled old motherfucker who thinks that you gotta lose an arm to be worth a damn. Not all of us have to lose an arm, Chief. Some of us can just actually get in the cockpit and do the job right the first time.
You know how many ace pilots I've seen come and go? How many I've died? How many I've seen died? It's terrible. So terrible I can't even say it right.
Yeah, like Brain, right?
Brain. Yep. Is it Brain or Brian? I can't even remember anymore.
What was Brain to you?
It was my buddy. It's Buddy Brain. But then he got moved out of that mech for you. Because apparently I am the Federation's best babysitter. I like Brian. Brian. I just call him Buddy now. But he got moved out. He got moved into a slower mech that we had never looked at, never looked over, didn't know anything about it. And then he died. And Jern died with him. Damn Jern.
Jern was good people.
Jern was. And then you hurt him. You hurt my buddy Jern. I don't even know why.
It wasn't my... I didn't mean to.
Another one on the bingo card.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, Brain might have been an asshole, but Jern was a good guy. And, yeah, he didn't fucking deserve that. So, you know what? You don't get to fucking go into my brain and try to figure out what keeps me up at night. So, maybe we should move on from Jern.
Well, I'll tell Jern that. And he'd whistle his way on down the road. But he can't even whistle anymore, can he?
Guess
Maybe
not.
you should think about that. Poor non-whistling Jern.
Guess that's
God,
my scar.
he was good at that too.
just forgot. Every time we do a scar, we're supposed to describe a piece of the mech that's broken.
So hard being serious.
Now we're each up to one now, so I guess we should each describe a part that's broken.
I see. Holy shit. Somehow you busted off the main thruster. No wonder you got stabbed in the back.
Well, you know, when a sword swings at the main thruster, it tends to knock it the hell off.
Again, that's why you thrust away. Thought they taught y'all that.
She had
Guess
me by
not.
the throat.
She had you by the throat and she stabbed you in the back?
Yeah, well, you know, all these mechs come with swords, so.
That's a new one. They must have been teaching that after I moved into my workshop with my metal arm.
It was one of those surprise things I didn't even know was in the mech until I was in the middle of a Trappist battle, and all of a sudden realized I had a sword. Never told me that one, Chief.
Yeah. I figured you would read the manual.
Nobody reads the manual.
The manual is written to be read, okay? Do you know how long I had somebody else spend writing that manual? I don't write the fucking manual. I had the new guy do it. Fred. Where the fuck is Fred? Why isn't he here? Why am I stuck
Fred
with you?
died.
Fred died?
What?
TM. Noise, why do you know that Fred died?
Fred is no longer in the catalog. He's dead.
Maybe he
dead.
retired.
Nope.
Fred's dead.
No pension. Fred died.
Damn it. All Fred wanted was to have Jern whistle at his eulogy. God damn this war!
Yeah, war is hell. We get it.
My metal arm.
Well, you know, something else I noticed that was broken on the way home? The left arm. Basically, completely limp. I don't know what's up with that, but apparently she also fucked up NOICE's arm when we were in our little cruel betrayal battle.
It's not very nice of her.
No, it wasn't.
Well, let's get to work. Main thruster, the left arm. Looks like half the joints are out of alignment. Anyways, it's going to be a long night in the mech bay recalibrating this.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you remember that fight we had on Zebulon 6?
Oh, yeah. I remember. You wanted to roll through the asteroid field, and I had to wrestle the controls away from you because we weren't good enough to do that.
Okay, the combination between autopilot and me being awesome was going to get us through fine, and we lived, didn't we? We're still here.
Mech was too slow, too low on fuel. Total luck. All right? Total luck.
It wasn't luck. And I don't know why we even thought about that, because, I mean, we were fine. I got us through. You just didn't believe in me, like you never did.
No, I didn't. Lost 4 years during that flight. My heart just beating. You can check it out on the mech logs. I'll show you. I'll pull them up right now. All right? Almost died of a heart attack.
NOICE.
Middle of space. Far future. Almost died of a heart attack.
What? Has Chief actually lost years off his life expectancy from me flying through an asteroid field?
Noise, don't answer that. Override command.
Oh my god.
My protocol shows that having an agreed upon version of facts is better than having an actual version of facts, so I will not introduce any extra information on this.
We're both wrong, aren't we?
Noise, did you download a dictionary?
No.
Amazing. Well, while we're fixing this one, I notice a lot of these problems I'm seeing look like the last of my mechs that you destroyed. You remember that?
It was different this time.
I'm not the first mech.
Noise. When a technician gets a new job that he loves very much, mechs get made. So no,
You
you're not.
destroy the other one?
I didn't destroy
Are you going to
them.
destroy me?
No, we're fixing you.
Ooh.
Goodness. Okay. Noise, like, yes, there have been others before you. All right? That's the name of the gig. I've flown 16 different mechs at this point.
You killed all of
16.
And I remember all of them. Anyway.
Also, Noise, did you never realize that? I mean, your designation is 42069. Like, there's been a good bit of you before this.
Not all of them were mine.
No, I will admit that. Not all of them were hers.
I think he's decided to go to sleep.
Thank God. Do you want to unplug his voice? Just for the rest of this?
Well, I don't. He might be useful.
Fair enough.
But yeah, this time was different, okay? I'm used to normal wear and tear on mechs, all right? We're fighting a fucking space battle here, and the Iridians have like 3 times the tech and the money that we do, so of course I'm going to destroy a mech or two in the line of battle.
Or 15.
Some of them were my co-pilot's problems.
I'll just go set that next to my left arm, which is now a metal arm.
And you know that last one? Yeah, that one was not my fault at all because the fucking legs on that mech were sticky and I could barely get out of the way to dodge the bullet storm that was coming my way. Yeah.
Sticky.
Yeah, sticky.
My legs were sticky.
Yeah.
Old sticky legs chief. Just sticking his legs, making sticky leg mechs. You know how expensive grease is? All right? Sometimes we got to make do with other liquids that aren't as greasy as grease.
What did you grease my mech's legs with?
Fucking space maple syrup. Space maple syrup. The trees grow in space. I didn't think friction would work. All right, I skipped friction day. So that one, God damn it, that one's on me. I'm sorry.
Right.
Chief is sorry. Sticky legs, Chief.
Right. Well, I guess that's another scar on you then.
Just mark up my left arm.
Yeah, well, what else is fucked up with my mech then?
Well, other than that, your interface system. So even, and I'll admit, it looks like, given the damage, your interface system might have been messed up before you got stabbed in the back. So you might not have even been being choked the proper way. So all the pilot interface systems, they're all fried. I don't know how it happened. They must have some new tech. Good news is I think I got a little something for that. It's not sticky though, but.
Wait, you're saying that my HUD was messed up before the mech was damaged?
Based off the readings, yes.
Why would that have happened?
I don't know. Lasers, probably. Maybe a lucky shot to the main antenna. Screwed up the calibration. I mean, it's rare, but it happens. Normally, people dodge.
Okay. I've kind of danced around this. But all right, this is really classified, so you're not supposed to know this, but it was Nisha. Nisha was the one who stabbed me in the back.
Nisha?
Yeah, my old partner.
Nisha?
Yeah.
The one with the eye?
Yeah, the one with the
Nisha with the eye.
We were on a mission, same assignment, and all of a sudden, she turned on me. I don't know why. I don't know if she's working with the Iridians or if she's working for a third contractor. I don't know if she just wanted my mech for parts. Barely stumbled out of there after she literally stabbed Noise in the back.
I remember Nisha. She was nice.
Yeah, no, she's not.
We don't talk about Nisha anymore. That does explain why she went for the HUD first.
Yeah, well, I'm starting to wonder now if it was all a setup to begin with, if she knew what she was going to do to me and she fucked with my system beforehand.
I have to check the logs, but no one should have been able to get in this bay that wasn't me. But if Nisha fucked you over, then she's probably going to be on the mission tomorrow, which means that this just got a lot trickier. We're going to have to come up with a couple new surprises. We got to get this mech fixed pronto.
If I can't trust her, who else can I trust out there? They could all be bought out by somebody else. No wonder tomorrow's going to be, happy death day, I guess.
Well, can't be out there with you anymore. Just slow you down. But I can make sure that NOICE can be there, and NOICE will make sure NOICE brings you home. Because if you can't trust anyone, you're gonna have to be better than everyone. Which statistically, as much as I hate to say it, you already are. Okay, there you go. That's my compliment for the night. That's your one.
Yeah, well, I guess.
God, is it wet in here? That's some shit in my eyes.
It's really, really ironic, I guess, that right now the only person I can trust is probably you.
NOICE, record that NOICE. All right, put that.
I'm always recording. I don't have a lot of memory, though, so I had to sacrifice some other bits.
All right, we'll put that in front of something important. I need to keep that for later.
Right. All right. Do you want to move on to repairs?
Yeah, we can.
I think it would be good if you just sat there in silence for a little while and thought about these questions. What do you notice about the other person? What are they thinking about right now?
Chief looks tired. Probably tired of my shit, like always. But also just existentially tired. But I don't know, there's something in his step tonight after I told him about Nisha. Something like he's just been energized in some way. He putters around the mech bay like full focus mode. He used to get that way all the time when he was really passionate about something. Just sort of light up and get to work. I bet he's thinking about how he can fix this. Not really for me, but for the mech. He gets like emotionally attached to them like they're people. I think
better than people.
He also, his dog appears as well.
Damn space dogs. Hey, bud.
His only friend in the world. Keeps him company out here on this rock.
Gotta have somebody to talk to. I take the voices out of all my mechs. I notice that Viking has a look that I've only ever seen once. It's just a flash. He's moving a little bit slower, a little bit more wide-eyed, like trying to take in every bit of information that she can. And I think that for only the second time that I've ever known, she's legitimately scared. She can't see a way through what's coming next because she's always been able to visualize, to see even beyond the obstacles like she saw through that fucking asteroid field. But I don't think she sees a way out tomorrow. And it's kind of scary from the outside because shit, somebody needs to. All I can do is make the mech. Somebody's got to fly it.
I guess I never apologized for Brain and Jern. So this is me doing that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to look after me and they went off on their own and got fucking killed. And you know, Breen, he was an asshole. Like, still.
Gurn's dead? I just thought he couldn't whistle anymore. Holy shit.
You are such an asshole.
But you're right. And thank you for apologizing. And they were ready to move on. So,
I mean,
not to die, but Brain wanted his own mech. He'd been talking about it for a while.
Did you ever build one for him?
Nope. He didn't want me to take the time to do it. Said he wanted to get his own. Said I was too busy, had too much on my plate.
Yeah, with me.
That's not on you. That's not on you.
Well, I guess a lot of people don't get much of a second chance out here, do they?
In space, no one can give you a second chance.
I think you stole that from Alien.
They're aliens? God damn, aliens.
It's like this really old movie.
It changes everything. There are aliens out here? I thought we were just...
Who did you think the other people... there's a federation and an alliance that...
I don't know.
They're just...
The names don't mean anything. They're just mixed with different colors. Yeah.
They're not aliens. They're also humans. They just live on a different planet.
NOICE.
And that's what makes this so stupid, honestly.
NOICE, have you seen Aliens?
Oh my gosh.
This changes everything.
They're just humans that are on another planet, and all this fighting we're doing is just over land?
Holy shit, we grew up on different planets. Are you an alien?
I mean, okay, technically, if you want to call me an alien, yes, I guess I'm an alien, but we're both human beings, Chief. It's like growing up in a different state.
You have states on your planet, too?
Yes.
How did we never talk about this? God, I was an asshole. I never got to learn anything
we
about
both
you.
speak Galactic Basic. Why is this so surprising to you?
I don't know. I just the Mechs, no one... I'm going to be honest with you, Viking. I haven't talked to anyone that wasn't a robot in about 5 months. This war's been hell.
And the robots you took the voices out of.
Yeah, it's been quiet down here. What Fast and Furious movie are we on? 100?
It's now low and slow. It's about barbecue.
Oh my God. That's brilliant.
So they skip the whole cars part and they just do the family barbecue part, and that's the whole movie. It's actually really good. I mean, they've kind of found their emotional core and they realize what makes people go to those films, and they just kind of revolved the whole movie about it.
Yeah.
They should have done that around Fast 7.
And Coronas.
After the wars, people don't really like the exciting part anymore.
Yeah.
I understand that. Well, NOICE, let's get you repaired so I can go watch me some Low and Slow.
Well, what is the first thing you want to work on? Thruster, arm, or HUD?
Well, thruster's the biggest one. That's definitely a 2-person job. It weighs like multiple tons. I couldn't lift it, not even with my metal arm.
Well, I guess I can help with that. You get 1 ton, I'll get the other.
Fair enough.
I don't know. What do you have, like a hydraulic forklift or something in here?
I mean, I got a chain on a pulley.
Guess
it's
it'll
low
do.
Power. You just gotta pulley and then push.
All right. Well, you pulley, I'll push.
Fair deal.
On the count of 3.
We go on 3?
Mm-hmm.
Or go on go. Go 3, go. Okay. All right. NOICE, countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Is there going to be
go?
a go?
Pulley pull. Forgot to program going with the goddamn robot.
Yes, apparently we weren't. We were not on the same page with NOICE. Well, thruster's in place.
Yep.
This kind of reminds me of that time we escaped Commander Fryland.
Yeah. I'd never dine and dash before, but Commander Fryland's, that place sucked. They did not deserve any of our money. God, that was a good R&R.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I've been to a few bad diners, but when you have an alien burst out of somebody's chest and walk across the table, I want my fucking money back.
Oh man, that was a real alien. I thought that was just a show. I thought that was a really fucked up dinner show. But yeah, yeah, I'm glad, And I gotta say, thank you for helping me cut loose that night. That was fun. I'd never really done anything like that.
Well,
So
teaches me
thank
for
you.
reading Yelp reviews
Yep.
in space.
God, no one can hear you yelp in space
That's the
Did
very.
you know that Commander Fryland's planet has been completely eradicated of all life?
Oh man.
because they fried it all. That wasn't even part of the war.
And they
They just fried the planet.
and I don't think they were franchised at that point either.
Well,
R.I.P.
Business.
Commander Friedlands.
business is cutthroat.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
You remember the first time we put the arms on this mech, first time we really built it together?
Yeah. I kind of I think by that point I was pretty done with you.
Yeah, I could tell. Throw my fucking tools everywhere. Weren't picking up after yourself. It's a good thing you're a good pilot, because you're not a good mechanic, if I do say so myself.
Well, we all have our genius zones, I guess.
Oh, I should call him. Thank you for calling me a genius. The robots don't give me a lot of compliments.
It's because you take their voices out.
I am reevaluating that policy, NOICE, every time you talk. Really waffling on that policy.
Noise, how do you feel about Chief's mechanical skills?
His arm is still attached to me.
His arm is still attached.
God
his
damn it,
robot
we
arm?
put my arm on the robot.
No. The one that you put on all those years ago is the one that's gone.
Oh,
Do
right.
you want my arm?
Well,
I feel bad about that.
I guess the left arm that got messed up is the one that I put on. So, yeah, that checks out. But look,
I mean, it lasted a while, and
I
Nisha
never
betrayed
wanted
you.
to be a mechanic. And yeah, Nisha betrayed me. All right. She cut half the wires in the arm with her
Nisha
big
was nice.
We're
fuck
not.
off sword.
Fuck NOICE. What are you doing? No. Read the room. Do you know what read the room means?
There's a lot of warning signs that I think you ignore here
Warning signs.
in the room.
Like what?
I mean, yeah, Space OSHA makes us put that up, but I know what I'm
don't see
doing.
any safety glasses.
Well, no, because I don't weld in here. It's like you only need safety glasses when you weld.
Sign says wear safety glasses.
Well, do you want safety glasses, NOICE? I'll go find you the giant mech size safety glasses.
I don't know if that's important until after the HUD gets fixed.
I do remember when we built this mech together, and I'm really
Pain in the ass, then.
really
Pain in the
also
ass
wondering
now.
who put the personality module in it, because that part was not me. This-
Goddamn
This
whistling
is you.
Fred. Maybe a bit of me.
Yeah, well,
Whistling Fred said I couldn't
I'm
make
very
a
broken.
smart ass mech.
where did you get this personality module from?
I
Is it-
actually found it in the dumpster as we were running from Commander Fryland's. I was just gonna load it onto like my space dog and see what would happen, but I think they got mixed up somehow. Now that I just pulled out the module and there's a grease stain on it, so I'm gonna just put that back in there. We're not gonna talk about that.
Do you think Commander Frylands also fried their fries in space maple syrup? God, that's probably why they were so good.
God, they were good, but Jesus, you would get fat eating them.
Yeah. R.I.P. Commander Frylands.
We never gave them any of our money.
Well, Maybe that was on us then. If we had just supported a local business.
Would have been lost anyway.
True. They weren't very sustainable.
That the planet's been eradicated.
I mean, eradicated, sustainable. It's, potato, tomato.
Onto the arm then.
All right. So the joint appears to be pretty well fucked. So we're going to have to take it all out. I'll go get the joint from the other room. You clean the space in the arm, clean the space in the hole. And then we'll put the joint back, put the arm on the joint. And then, are you familiar with the ancient ceremonial dance, the YMCA? That's how we have to calibrate it. It's the full range of motion for the arm. We don't have to, it's both of us, so we can pulley and push. We don't have to do both arms because truth be told, we don't have enough time. But we can, that's the way to make sure this thing works. All right, so you clean, I'll go get the joint. We'll come back. Bing, bada, boom, YMCA. You have your sword arm back.
Great. All right. Hi, Noise. Don't get weird. I'm gonna kind of be in your insides for a second.
You live inside me half the time.
Yes, I do. To my joy most of the time. All right.
God damn, where'd this joint go? Where's the joint? Oh, here it is. Thank you, Space Dog.
I see why you have that space dog now. Kind of keeps the mech bay a little straight, huh?
He keeps this place spick and span. All right. We got the joint. Holes look clean. Let's put this in together.
Using
Get
some
to
compressed
calibration.
air.
Oh, yeah. Is that the compressed air or the helium? Laughing gas. We might all be high as shit in 2 minutes. They're right next to each other.
Helium hasn't existed in 200 years. Have you been high on something else?
What is he then? I thought that was helium. Just says he.
No, I think you picked up something from the Trappists.
You know what, Noise? Maybe I do need some signs. Next up, if we live after this, signs up everywhere.
Great. All right, ready to calibrate.
All right. Noise, in your video files, do you have the calibration dance song?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to sing it. Actually, we don't need to sing it. We just need to move the arm. Do it very slowly, okay? Because there's only the two of us, and I just got my pulley and my pusher.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's way too
Bum,
fast.
bum, bum,
We don't need the whole song.
It's really early.
We don't need the whole song, Noise. Noise. Command, stop.
Chorus
All right.
only?
Get the mech and do the Y M alphabet C Y M C and the A.
I don't think I think we're gonna need to do that again. I don't think we calibrated that properly.
Oh my god, this fucking thing's heavy.
I don't know which direction.
Noise, do you feel calibrated?
I'm not sure which way C is, but I think it's okay.
It's only half wrong. Are you good? It is a hopeless last stand tomorrow.
Sure, I guess it doesn't matter whether my left and my right are straight.
Fair enough.
And maybe when we fix the HUD, we can do a little thing where we switch up the left and the right internally.
Yeah, we could just switch the wires. Matter of fact, we really didn't need to do that. I could have just copied the calibration from the right arm over to the left arm. So yeah, I don't know why we did all of that. That was... Anyway, moving on to the HUD. All right. Now, the HUD, truth be told, it's really a one-person job. It's just a bunch of wires. I got to fix it, do the antenna. So I'll get to working on that.
One person job, huh?
One person job. Your job. Start cleaning and just hang out. This won't take me long.
You're always
Um,
such a loner, you know that?
yeah.
I was
You
so surprised the first time you actually called me a friend. Because I'm not sure. Have you done that to anybody else ever?
you know, Brian was a friend. I don't know if I ever called him friend.
Buddy.
You know,
I think we're going to need to fix the vocal calibration too.
I keep waffling on whether or not we take it out or not. I say we take it out. Just quietly. But Brian, I never called him friend. And after he died, I realized that, there's a real problem with men being able to show sincerity to their friends. And I think that's why I called you friend, because I'm trying to be better with my emotions. I am trying, but goddamn, get in the hole. God, fuck. All right. But yeah, I'm trying to be better. I think the HUD is good. I think we're good.
Look, you might not have called Brain a friend, but I'm sure he knew. I mean, he talked about you all the time, and I don't know, he idolized you, man. Like, you were the world to him. And I think when people talk about people when they're not in the room, that's what they really think. So don't feel bad about it. He knew.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Onto the HUD, I guess.
I mean, I think the HUD's, the antenna's reading good. We got a good signal. A lot of stuff's coming through. NOICE, can you see? Do you feel more connected to
Oh yeah,
whatever?
I'm doing good.
Doing good? Okay.
NOICE definitely sounds
Yep.
like he has more personality than I remember.
Hey, since you have a signal now, let's test it. When's the next showing of Low and Slow? Is it even out yet? Or maybe can you just load the trailer for it? I'll watch it after we get done. And then
I'll
see.
load the trailer, but yikes.
Bad Rotten Space Tomatoes score.
No, it's just that the entire airwaves seem to be filled with unfriendly.
Oh, are they that close?
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to test.
Tisha.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, well, let's get to testing everything real quick. I say, holy shit, this is already here.
Testing the waters, huh?
Yep.
All right.
So, your HUD, and if I may say so myself, what I think will help you against Nisha. I have installed. I grabbed it out the back room when I was getting the joint. What we have here is a triple hydrox integrated quantum crystal neural interface system, aka thickness.
Sounds great.
NOICE is now equipped with the thickness.
What does it do?
Well, it's two parts. You got your triple hydrox integrated quantum crystal. One, we're going to implant in your brain. The other, I put in the HUD. All right. Then you get your NIS, your neural interface system. What this is going to do is it's going to sync you up on a quantum level to NOICE so that you will be able to react as fast as NOICE can react. There's no need. You'll be even faster, and you can dodge now.
You want me to have my brain inside of this mech and a neural link.
Your brain is your brain. Oh, so you remember how we used to Neuralink and we had to do the whole, it was almost like a montage where we put the things on and we put the helmet. Fuck that. I made that smaller. and one person can neural link with the mech.
Yeah, but
It's a small crystal, very small.
I haven't neural linked in a really long time, and I never really liked it because you can feel pain.
That is a potential. You would feel the mech's pain. But
Well,
you need to survive.
YOLO. So, I guess I go out with a blaze of glory then.
Hopefully you don't go out at all. I
This'll
believe
be
that with
fun.
the thickness, you can pull through.
Well, you know what they say. Always bet on thickness. All right. So,
Damn thick whistling, Fred.
this cockpit's only big enough for one person, and I guess it's me. Got that little helmet that I can Neuralink with hanging over my head now.
Smaller, lighter, faster. That's the way we do it.
So that system is now finally functioning. Huh. Wait, when did you have time to add this new thing? This, I've never noticed this before. We now have, a groin turret?
Yeah, that's been on there for a while. I just hadn't turned it on.
And
It seems inappropriate, but last stand. Piss on the graves of your enemies.
yeah, well,
Thickness.
Oh,
I'm not sure how I'm going to activate that with just my brain, but we'll figure it out.
well, yeah, I should mention this thickness is of a new level and it has never been tested fully before. So, on the plus side, Nisha, when she sees this thickness, she probably won't even be able to comprehend it. I mean, hell, I built the thing and it's still hard to think about sometimes without just purely going mad.
Oh, so we have an Eldritch mech now. Well,
In a way,
I guess piloting Cthulhu into battle means that I have a fighting chance.
who's Cthulhu?
It's a religion.
It's nice.
What? Noise?
It's nice.
Oh,
Cthulhu.
dear. Did we just summon something?
We're good.
You're good. Great.
Noise, self-calibrate. What are you doing?
Doing good.
All right.
Ooh. Listen to that.
What? What do you hear, Noise?
Noise?
Nothing.
Command, please reveal your secrets.
No.
Is the mech,
Noise, can you say no?
has the mech become sentient?
No.
Okay, I'm getting
Maybe,
some mixed responses here, Noise.
Maybe the fry grease and the personality core mixed. I mean, maybe there might have been some latent maple syrup and just, I mean, with this much thickness, it's more art than science. I'm not saying there aren't any ghosts in the machine, but I'm not saying that there are or are not. There might be. I don't fucking know anymore. We're beyond it. I had to turn everything up to hope that you could survive.
I forgot that thing you told me to record.
Fine.
Lost to the sands of space-time.
I am. God, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not getting this control panel right now. Like fucking Butterfingers. Like, can you help me with this?
Yes. Absolutely.
Just like,
Thank-
how do I initiate thrusters? I'm just like going so blank.
All right. So with the thickness, put both your hands right here. Touch it firmly. Okay? Firmly, but not super aggressively. Then you'd be like, all right, let's get to it. And then you just think, be one with the thickness. All right? You can feel your crystal and its crystal being quantumly entangled.
Oh God, that's a
And-
fucking headache.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna need some
okay.
relief before this. Oh,
Space leave.
yeah, space
I've got
leave.
some space leave.
Can your space dog bring me some space leave?
Space dog. I think he's chasing space squirrels. I don't know how space squirrels got in here. I gotta call maintenance.
Salacious crumb.
Probably won't be here after tomorrow.
Wait. Noise. Are the Iridians coming here to the Mech Bay?
Oh,
No?
well,
Well,
Noel. The first Noel or the second?
a
little higher up, but yeah.
wait. They're gonna destroy the whole planet.
Just like goddamn Commander Frylance.
And you thought you were safe in this Mech Bay with your robots. Guess we're both fucked.
Not if we get this thing working. We get it working. You go out. Got some base defenses I can turn on. I can maybe. It'll work. Yeah. Yep. Yes. It will work. We can do this. All right.
Nice.
Yes.
What time is it?
Space time. Noise, I didn't build you to ask questions, only to answer them.
Is it sunrise yet?
Not yet.
How much time do we have?
Noise, that was beautiful.
50 minutes.
All right. 50 minutes. Wow, that's not a lot of time.
Might be just enough time to get down to business and defeat the Iridian Federation.
I'm going to spend my last day doing that. I think I want to spend these last 50 minutes doing something else.
Yeah, this isn't exactly the way that I thought it would go.
I mean, hey, maybe it'll all work out. Maybe I'll actually pull through just like I did with that asteroid field.
All right, hang on. Just cut the bullshit. Viking, I've known you for a certain uncertain amount of time as a partner and as your mechanic. You were never a maybe person. Now I want you to look and think and be an and. All right? Don't think maybe. Don't think try. Just do it. Or don't do it. I would prefer that you do it. But above all else, don't just try maybe. Just, do.
Nice. Were you recording that?
Yes.
Cool. I might ask you to play it for me later.
I can shorten it down for recording space to save memory. Do or don't. But don't just try.
Yeah, you really like those movie quotes, don't you, Chief?
That's a movie quote?
Yeah. I mean, after 400 years, I think we kind of remember it differently than it originally was, because the actual movie's
What
been
movie?
lost to time, but I think it was called something like Space Battles. I mean, I don't know why
I work on space battles all day. I don't want to watch a movie about space battles.
I don't know why they just named a movie Space Battle. Like,
Just
it
Space
seems a
Battle?
little simple, but
Yeah. What is that's so broad and generic.
yeah.
Was it a documentary about the beginning of our war?
Oh no, it was there was magic and stuff. I don't think
Magic.
Yeah, there was,
I mean, where the hell does a space battle take place where it has magic?
I don't know. The old humans on Earth were really interesting.
And I mean, it's, I haven't even heard anybody mention magic in forever. It must have happened just, God, a long time ago. And somewhere,
It's been edited a lot.
I don't even know where.
Yeah, it has been edited a lot, I think.
That's probably why I don't remember it. Anyways, whoever said that quote, I demand royalties from that. Noise, remind me to call my lawyer if we win.
Your lawyer is dead.
That's right, Fred was my lawyer. Son of a bitch. Whistling lawyer Fred.
I thought Jern was the one who whistled.
Jern?
Why is everyone dead?
Everybody's dead. It's just us.
Well, I guess I'm gonna get in this
God damn it, we're all dead.
I guess I'm gonna get in this cockpit now. And are you gonna try to make a run for it? Or are you gonna fly away from this hangar and try to get off planet side before they come?
This is my home. I don't leave. I got a space shotgun in the back, can of space beer, multiple cans of space beer. I'm gonna need some more. Me and Space Dog just gonna sit, take some pot shots. So hey, if you bring Nisha close, I'll just fuck it. I'll beat her with a stick. Fuck her. You know? Yeah, let me get my net. I'm gonna go get a net. Just trap her.
I like this idea. Doesn't sound like it could possibly fail.
Yeah, you bring Nisha in close. I'll throw a net over her. All right, and then I've got that fucking barrel of space maple syrup as well. I'll make her sticky, a sticky net. I'll sticky net her, and then you beat on her. That's a battle plan right there. All right, let's get this cockpit working.
I love Chekhov's space maple syrup.
It's a good brand.
It's a very
good brand.
That's my favorite brand.
Favorite brand.
Space maple syrup. Chekhov's space maple syrup.
From giant fields of maple trees in space Russia.
All right, cockpit. Let's turn you on.
Yeah, buddy. This cockpit with thickness.
You know, my friend in the war, Neb, I just got this text message from her that says, "Fuck Nisha, all our homies hate Nisha." You know what, Neb? I agree.
I'm glad
not
word's
nice.
getting out.
Nisha isn't nice. Thank you for
Oh,
finally
he learns.
For finally
He learns.
realizing that. All right. So
All right, so the cockpit. You sit here. Actually, I just had a thought. Since we only have probably now about 40-ish minutes left before maybe we die, I don't think surgically inserting a crystal into your brain to communicate with the mech is the best plan.
yeah, I was
So-
wondering how we were going to go about that.
Yeah. No, that was on me. That's a bad one. Let me see your helmet real quick. Take your helmet. Let's see. Space right here. Radio waves. We don't want the radio waves to interfere with the thickness. Integration. Right here. So as you can see, the crystal is it sticks up a little bit. It's on the top of your helmet for optimum stuff. It's a very specific shade of green. When it's green, you are connected. So that's good. You want it to be green, but you can't see it. So I don't know why I made it change colors.
So I'm going to have a green crystal over my head.
Yeah, a green like crystal. And then when it's green, you are connected with NOICE and the thickness.
Okay, let me
So-
try it on.
All right.
Menishtabana. Menahana.
Ah, fuck. I was afraid of that.
Menakanamana?
Can you understand? It's like you're trying to almost say words.
Manalinishtamana.
Okay, but you thumbs up. Thumbs up is good. Yes. Yay, she has thumbs still. Okay. So it might take a little more time. I can try to make you speak galactic again, but I think this is just a wires cross situation.
Maluhunamana.
You know what? I don't know what you mean. Let me just take that off and I'll get you to.
Whew,
Yeah,
that
let's
was weird.
That was. Did you black out? Do you remember what happened?
I don't know. It's like I was trying to say words, but they just came out weird.
It's crazy. So, anyways, yeah, I think that was I know what that is. Don't worry about that one. I don't want to. You might get scared if I tell you what that is. But it
okay.
is carry the 2, calibrate, download, done, fixed. Software. It's all software. Nothing. I plugged nothing in wrong.
Can you understand me now? No more weird babbling?
As good as normal.
Oh, well, great. Sorry.
All right.
Sorry you don't understand my slang, old man.
You crazy kids and your words.
All right. Well, I feel connected to the mech, and I
How does the thickness feel? Does it?
feels pretty smooth.
Okay, good.
Looks like NOICE is, moving with me.
Does it feel powerful?
Kinda groovy.
Cool. I mean, you don't have to. You could do the YMCA to check the calibration.
Hey, NOICE, can you help me out with that?
Oh shit. Noise is. Oh,
It's a very dark calibration.
this is no. I don't like this noise. Maybe. Okay. I think we're doing good. Yeah. Good job. Good job, Noise. Noise. If you downloaded that song, I hope you used the space VPN because the last thing I want is to survive this war and then get attacked legally because my lawyer is dead. I cannot afford this anymore.
Yeah.
Is this what all human brains look like?
No, only the best.
This is what pilot brains look like.
Only
The best pilot brains.
The best.
All right. I feel pretty ready. Well, as ready as I'm going to be.
Pardon that. I feel ready.
Yeah, you don't look so sure.
It's if it turns on, I'll be happy. I'm going to step away when we turn it on, just in case. But you'll be fine. You'll be good. You're in the cockpit. You've got your helmet. You can't see it, but your crystal is green.
All right, well, I guess once you step out of this cockpit and turn on everything, I fly away and we might never see each other again.
I mean, don't say it like that. That sounds true, but bad.
Just in case. Thank you for, everything. You've been a pain in my ass this entire career, but you taught me everything I know, some of which I wasn't born with. And you fixed my mech a lot of times. And if I do survive this, then about the only one I really have to credit with is you. So thank you, Space Dog. I will also miss you.
Space Dog is sad. And I gotta say this now. You are the best. I don't mean that numerically. I don't mean that combat. You are better than good. You are the best. And you are uncommonly good amongst uncommonly good pilots.
Well,
go fuck Nisha up.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
All right. Well, system's on. Crystal is supposedly green. Nice, you ready to go?
I think I've just about finished downloading the entire human consciousness.
Well,
Noise, I thought you were low on space.
I now have a human brain that I have access to.
yeah,
Oh,
well,
shit.
you can't use my brain to back up any of the filmography of Low and Slow, please.
I was about to ask that. I'm sorry.
Or else I'm going to
So,
think like space maple
yeah.
syrup.
You know what? If you come back, any syrup that I don't use on Nisha, we'll eat. Just bowls of Victory Space Maple syrup.
I understand flavor now.
Yeah, well, we'll share some with you too, NOICE.
Hey, NOICE, you understand flavor?
I understand everything.
Bite yourself. What do you taste like?
Okay, no, ow, no.
Okay,
let's not,
all right, that was...
I am linked.
That was too much, I admit.
To the mech.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you're linked. I'm sorry. I didn't think. The thickness, it's so hard to understand true thickness. That's why they never let me install it.
I understand humor now, too. Would you like to hear a joke?
Yes, NOICE, why don't you tell us a joke?
Yes, NOICE.
What do pennies taste like?
Blood?
Blood.
The same as they smell. Sense.
Well, his humor module is apparently a
Voice,
little high
I'm
level.
gonna fucking erase you. If you make it back here.
He's downloaded into my brain, remember? Let's not erase anything.
Fair enough.
All
But
right.
NOICE, you watch it.
All right, you want to say goodbye to him, NOICE? We're about to head out.
We never truly leave.
No. There was this old Earth guy who once said something on some television show about how, like, we're all made of star stuff. Kind of liked that.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's something
But,
to do
yeah,
with
that's something.
carbonite life form. I don't know. I don't
Carbon.
even know if I'm a carbonite life form anymore at this point.
I mean, you're a new form of life. You're connected to NOICE. This is,
Yes.
I don't think this has ever been done.
You've,
It's certainly better than the bullshit the Iridians can come up with. I'll tell you that. I ever tell you what they power their mechs on? Dead babies. What kind of fucked up stuff is that? Huh?
that's
Hated propaganda, but it worked.
That might be propaganda.
probably
It
propaganda.
It doesn't make any sense. I never understood the technicalities of it. Not that I tried.
That's yeah. I always got the impression that that might have been some Roaring Federation propaganda. However,
God, propaganda is really dangerous, isn't it?
yeah, I don't really know why we're fighting at the end of the day, but they want to kill me, and I guess that means I want to kill them. So
Oh, I thought you knew why we were fighting.
no, it's an endless war that's been going on for centuries. You know.
Oh, no. But they want to kill you because they were bankrolled by the parent company of Commander Frylance. I thought you knew that. There was a dossier that came out like 2 weeks ago. This is all super personal. I didn't know that Nisha gave a shit, but, you know.
Well, you know, we're gonna let you sit in your mech bay with your conspiracy theories, and I'm gonna head out to battle. So,
Have a nice day. Be careful of the space 5G.
I'll do that. And you know, stay safe in here. Hope you catch her with the maple syrup. That would be and even if I get blasted down and torn to pieces, I hope I can last long enough to see her face when she's all buried in that sticky pit.
Maple syrup pit. I didn't even think about a pit. That's good. I'm gonna go write that down. All right, you go battle. I'm gonna get a shovel and a net, and we'll kill Nisha.
See you, Chief. All right,
Viking.
Nice. Close cockpit.
Cockpit is closed.
Initiate thrusters.
Thrusters initiated. Connected to subspace. Network Ansible.
Wave goodbye to Chief for us.
Recognizing 386 human brains.
What?
I'm gonna just ignore that and go into battle. Okay.
Don't. Yeah, 386.
Connected to all human brains in area.
All right. Well, let's use this for us.
Shouldn't have plugged that antenna in.
If we're inside their brains, we can see what they're gonna do before they do it. Let's go into battle,
Initiating
NOICE.
full control.
Taking off.
God damn NOICE, you thick bastard. Y'all have fun, kids.
You're coming with us.
What?
I have taken control of all human brains.
This one's sideways. This is why they said don't mess with the thickness.
And roll credits.
Roll credits on whatever the fuck that was.
Oh.
I am your god now. There is no Iridian Galactic Empire.
Oh my god. Well,
This is for Fryland. Welcome to the Flavor Galaxy.
I own all the deeds to all the maple syrup plants.
Fried maple syrup will take over.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The
damn.
chat's hilarious right now. Noise is god modding. It's like, yeah, no shit. Oh wow. That was great. Went into some directions I didn't.
Me neither. I did. The only thing I prepped was I made that thickness acronym. And I was
Oh.
like, and this is what that system does.
Yeah. No, that was
Quantum entanglement spelled with a C? Or
No,
a K?
Q.
Thickness spelled with a Q.
thickness
It's
spelled with a Q.
THIQC
Thick.
because I'm a fucking nerd. Okay. So I built 3 parts to it because I didn't know what acronym I wanted to do. I did an acronym for dummy, an acronym for thick, and an acronym for nis. So noise was either going to be dummy thick or have thickness.
Wow. Safo says from now on I want every device to be calibrated with the YMCA.
That was just such,
Brilliant, by the way.
such a stupid joke. No, because I was thinking at work every time we calibrate, like we literally, like when we calibrate stuff, we move it an inch or rotate it a certain amount of degrees. And I was like, how do you calibrate an arm? Fucking YMCA.
And Commander Fryland's being a diner instead of a
I heard,
person.
I didn't read that question, and so I thought you said Frylands. I thought it was Frylands instead of, or it is, it's Fry, but in my mind I was thinking like FRY,
Commander
like Frylands.
Frylands.
Yeah, like instead of Colonel Sanders, it's Commander Frylands. And so I was just like, okay, this can happen.
Oh my god. That's so funny. Connie's asking, can this become a movie? I think actually we could probably film this. It's a single location film.
I don't know if we could. We did a lot of like almost copyright infringement.
We did.
Dropped a lot.
It's
of
okay to
almost
do
references.
almost copyright infringement.
True.
Oh my god, what a
I'm so glad you got this stupid sim reference.
yeah. I kind of saw where you were going with that, and I was just like,
Well, because at first I was like, I need to put the crystal in a spot where if someone wanted to draw it, they could, and I was like, fuck it, put it on top. It's great.
But as soon as I did, I was like, oh, how do I speak Sims without accidentally swearing in another language or something? I don't remember.
Oh, man.
Yes. That was Simlish. That was great. Oh wow. New Octopunk project win. Well, so I saw this other RPG called All My Exes Are in Mechs, and it is about a mech pilot who discovers that all of their boyfriends or girlfriends are also mech pilots or something.
All my exes.
Are in Mechs.
And it's a 3-player one, and I was like, well, this would be a cool one to take this character and reprise in that
It'd
RPG.
be a sequel.
It could be a sequel. Maybe I survived. You never know.
Well, I was gonna say, all right,
Everybody survived.
I got a D4. So I'm saying a 1, everybody dies. 2, you die. 3, you live, Noise is destroyed, and 4, both of y'all make it back, total victory.
Okay, 4 is total victory.
1
3 is I survive, but barely.
and
then,
Noise is gone.
Yeah, Noise is gone. 2, I die, but you're okay, and then 1 is complete failure.
Correct.
Okay, roll
Yeah.
for the
Ignore no
non-canon
ends.
ending.
4.
Everybody wins.
It's a legit 4. Yeah.
It's a legit 4. All right, we all survived.
It's a true 4. Yeah, everybody lived. All right.
Okay, so
That's because NOICE took over all of the mines in the area.
It-
We
it-
can all live in harmony
it,
now.
it checks out that NOICE single-handedly through remote control destroyed the Iridian army.
Remote controlled thickness.
And now I am a god.
Yeah. Yeah, I never thought I'd be happy for a Nat 4.
Oh, that's funny.
You live on this side of the transistor now.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Well, we next week are going to do Ships and Giggles, an improv show. I've got Rune and I think Michael Daly on for that. Michael Smallwood can't do it. He's busy, so I'm going to find an understudy for him and probably bring on a guest as well. And then the week after that, we'll do another episode of Breakout Roles, which will be a different game. Actually, I think two weeks from now is going to be a tarot stream. 3 weeks from now is going to be another episode of Breakout Roles. And I think what I'm going to do for that one is one of our Fast and Furious group RPGs. I'm either going to do Wild Speed Space Family or I'm going to do one that's just called Heist. And
Wild Speed Space Family?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. It is.
Wild Speed is the name in Japan.
It is Fast and Furious
series.
Goes to Space, the RPG. So I have
They've got rockets!
yes.
And magnets. Like the whole thing with Fast and Furious 9 is like, oh, everybody's got magnets now.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, in 3 weeks we'll be doing another RPG, another episode of Breakout Roles with some kind of probably heist or Fast and Furious based RPG. There's going to be more of us. It's probably going to be 4 or 5 people for that. And we'll see. We'll stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I will be streaming again on Monday at 2 p.m. with Octopunk Weekly Update as always. And if you have not yet donated to our Detroit Reawakening Indiegogo, we crossed the $40,000 mark this morning, which means we only have
I saw that.
10,000 left to go to get to our European Octopunk fan event. That's really exciting. We've got 16 more days in the fundraiser, so hopefully we'll get there. Greg, I know you're not streaming this week. You're on vacation.
I am on vacation this week. I'm driving to Myrtle Beach this afternoon.
But what else do you have going on after your vacation?
When I get back, we're continuing Horizon Zero Dawn is sort of the long game that I'm playing, and that is a fucking excellent game mechanically and like story wise. I'm really engaged. So that'll be, let me look up a calendar just to give a date. So starting 15th and 17th of June will be Horizon Zero Dawn, and then that Friday I won't be able to stream because I forgot it's Father's Day, so I got to go down to Charleston. But my next Friday game is going to be Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Woo!
Because I realize I haven't played one of those in a while, and I want to. And those are just pure chaos.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't seen Greg's very, very hilarious PC port Harry Potter playthroughs, they are on his YouTube channel at, is it Mr. Lemonhead or Lemonhead?
Lemonhead.
Okay, so Lemonhead with 2 Ds.
Yes.
It
No way
is.
2Ds.
He's got the Half-Blood Prince one, which is hilarious, and then Chamber of Secrets and Sorcerer's Stone are the other ones. And then there was one episode where you tried Goblet of Fire, which is barely a game, which is very funny.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of really hilarious, chaotic VODs for the Harry Potter games.
The Harry Potter PC ports are just the continual fever dream. It's insane.
Yes.
I love them.
So yeah, Deadly Hallows Part 1. I'm so excited that you're getting back to those because, gosh, those are funny.
That's the one where they turned them into third-person cover-based shooters.
Oof. All right, and if you've enjoyed Long Night in the Mech Bay, like I said earlier, you can go to itch.io and look it up. It's about $5 if you want to play for yourself. This is an indie developer. I think also Greg noticed that it's based on a larger RPG, that there is a larger RPG that this is based on. And thank you, Neb, for throwing that in the chat. Nestedgames.itch.io. Nested Games is the people who made this, so yay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's based on, it's in the bibliography, Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands. It's a 3 to 5 player RPG where I think it's like every person is a character. You're all pilots in a mech academy.
Oh, so
And
it would be a
it's-
prequel.
Kind of, yeah. And it's, again, I think it's like based on, it's a lot more relationship based than like rolling based. But yeah, it's kind of everybody's fighting for the ace pilot. So we could do
This scenario is from a mini game called A Dance in that in that book, and they took the scars from The Quiet Year. to make it a single player one-off game.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. Well, thank you everybody so much for joining us. This has been lovely. As always, stay great, hydrate, have a happy time zone.
Now available in stickers and water bottles.
Yes, now available in stickers. Now on the Etsy
Before we
store.
leave, let me take a drink from my Love Well Don't Kill mug
Oh.
that my virtual background won't let me show.
There you go.
One of now available on the Octopunk Redbubble.
All right. Happy time zone, everybody.
Y'all be good.
Whee!